What's up everyone? Welcome back to PokePlayLab_DBSHQ, your home for next level Dragon Ball Supercard game content. Today we're breaking down an absolute monster of a build, the Omega Shenron Blue Deck. If you're looking for a deck that hits fast, controls the board, and punishes every misplay, this is the build you've been waiting for. In this video, I'll show you how to fully unlock Omega Shenron's game-breaking abilities, the must-run cards that make this deck explosive and consistent, high-level strategies to stay ahead of the current meta, pro tips to control tempo, shut down your opponent, and close games fast. This isn't just a deck profile, it's a blueprint for winning. And if you're a fellow content creator, drop your YouTube link in the comments. Let's keep growing the DBS community together. Make sure to check out the community page to vote in polls, stay locked in on upcoming content, and visit the announcements playlist for raffles, tournaments, and giveaways. If you'd like to support the channel, the Cash App link is on my page. Every bit of support helps keep this content rolling, and I truly appreciate you all. So don't forget to smash that subscribe button, drop a like, and turn on notifications for elite DBS deck builds, meta breakdowns, and competitive gameplay. Now buckle up. Let's build the Omega Shenron Blue Deck, and start catching Ws. Alright, let's start with our leader, Shenron, rocking the Shadow Dragon trait and 15,000 power. He has two key abilities. First, Auto, when attacking, draw one card. Every swing is free value, keeping our hand loaded all game. Now the important part, Awaken. You can flip this leader during your active main phase or battle phase when two conditions are met. Your life is at 6 or less, and you have 7 or more Shadow Dragon cards in your drop area. We start the game at 8 life, so that means you only need to take 2 quick hits to go from 8 to 6 and become eligible to Awaken. But remember, the drop area condition matters just as much. Because of that, we're not awakening the normal way. This deck is built to mill Shadow Dragons into the drop early so we can flip fast and start dominating the board. Awaken side Omega Shenron. Once we flip, we become Omega Shenron with 20,000 power, and this is where the deck goes nuclear. Omega keeps the same ability, when attacking, draw one card. But now he gains this insane permanent effect. Once per turn, when you would pay the cost of an extra card with the Shadow Dragon trait from your hand. You can instead place the same number of Shadow Dragon cards from your drop area to the bottom of your deck in random order. Translation: we play Shadow Dragon extra cards for free by recycling our drop instead of spending energy. So the faster we load the drop, the faster we awaken, and once we're awakened, our extra cards turn into pure value engines that don't cost us a single energy. This is what makes Shenron one of the most dangerous control leaders in the entire format. Next up, we're running 4 copies of Black Smoke Dragon with the Shadow Dragon trait. A level 1 battle card with 5,000 power and 0 combo power. First ability, Blocker. After your opponent declares an attack, you can switch this card to rest mode and redirect that attack to Black Smoke Dragon instead. This is huge for protecting your leader and buying time to set up. Second ability, On Play. If your leader has Shadow Dragon in its traits, you look at the top 3 cards of your deck. You reveal up to 1 Shadow Dragon card with a cost of 5 or less, other than Black Smoke Dragon, and add it to your hand. Then you place the remaining cards into your drop area. This card does everything the deck wants. It defends your leader, it searches your key Shadow Dragons, and it mills cards into the drop to fuel your early awaken. This is our first real engine piece for loading the drop area fast and turning on Shenron as early as possible. Next up, we're running 4 copies of Marin, a level 1 Earthling trait with 5,000 attack power and 5,000 combo power. She has a simple but super useful on play effect. If you have 7 or fewer cards in your hand, you look at the top card of your deck. You can place that card on the top or the bottom of your deck, and then draw 1 card. This gives us light deck control. If the top card isn't something we need right now, we just send it to the bottom and immediately draw into something better, keeping our hand smooth and our plays consistent. Next up, we're running 4 copies of Vital, with the Earthling, Satan City traits. A level 2 battle card sitting at a massive 20,000 power. She has a powerful when attacking ability. If you have 7 or fewer cards in your hand, you can add up to 1 blue, non-vital Earthling card with a cost of 3 or less from your drop area back to your hand. This is huge for the deck because it lets us recycle key pieces like Marin over and over again, keeping our hand under control while constantly refueling our resources. Next up, we're running 4 copies of Oceanus Shenron, with the Shadow Dragon trait. A level 2 battle card with 5,000 power and 5,000 combo power. Has 2 incredible abilities. First, On Play, you choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with a cost of 1 or less and place it at the bottom of its owner's deck. This is removal that completely dodges co-effects and gets annoying cards off the board for good. Second, activate, main. You place this card from your battle area into your drop area. If your leader has Shadow Dragon in its traits, you can then play up to 1 Oceanus Shenron with a cost of 3 from your drop area. So here's the value loop: Oceanus hits the field and clears a low-cost threat. Then sends IT Self to the drop, and immediately brings out the level 3 Oceanus from the drop area. That keeps your Shadow Dragon count climbing, your board full, and your pressure non-stop. This is one of the core combo pieces that makes the deck feel unfair, but good for us. Next up, we're running 4 copies of Oceanus Shenron, the level 3 Shadow Dragon, coming in with 20,000 power and 10,000 combo power. IT brings 2 clutch abilities to the table. First, blocker. After your opponent declares an attack, you can switch Oceanus to rest mode and redirect that attack to her instead. This is perfect for protecting your leader and stalling the game while you set up. Second, on play, when IT hits the field, you place the top 2 cards of your deck into your drop area. And then IT can't attack for the rest of the turn. And honestly, that restriction barely matters. The moment it comes down, loads 2 more cards into your drop to fuel Shenron's Awaken, and immediately becomes a blocker, ready to absorb attacks. So even without attacking, this card generates value and locks down the board from the second it's played. Next up, we're running 2 copies of Tian Shinhan, with the Earthling World Tournament traits, a level 4 battle card swinging at a massive 30,000 power. Tian comes loaded with critical, which means any damage he deals sends your opponent's life straight to the drop area instead of their hand. That alone forces your opponent to burn resources just to stop his attacks. He also has a clutch on play effect. You can add up to 2 extra cards with different names from your drop area back to your hand. So Tian does double duty. He pressures life with critical, and at the same time he refuels your hand by recycling your best extra cards for the next wave of plays. Next up, we've got 4 copies of Omega Shenron, a level 4 Shadow Dragon with 25,000 power and 5,000 combo power. It has 2 killer abilities. 1 ability Field Control. When Nuova is KO'd, you can choose 1 battle card in your opponent's battle area with a cost of 4 or less and send it to the bottom of their deck. This makes her a perfect card for removing key threats while keeping your board safe. 2 Activate Main Double Attack. Translation: this means Nuova can attack twice in one turn. Step 1. Attack first for 25,000 power. Step 2. Activate its ability, mill 4 cards into your drop, and switch her back to active. Step 3. Attack again, hitting hard while fueling your Shadow Dragon engine for Awaken and other combos. Omega Shenron is both a powerful attacker and a deck fuel engine, making it a core piece of this Shadow Dragon build. Next up, we're running 4 copies of Omega Shenron, a level 5 Shadow Dragon with a massive 35,000 power and 0 combo power. He has 2 game-changing abilities. First, permanent. If you have 7 or more cards in your drop area, this card can't be removed from the battle area by your opponent's skills. So once your drop is loaded, Omega becomes an absolute nightmare. The only real way to deal with him is through battle. Second, on play. You look at the top 7 cards of your deck, reveal any number of Shadow Dragon extra cards, add them to your hand, and send the rest straight to your drop area. This does exactly what the deck wants. It digs deep for your best extra cards, and it loads your drop even faster to turn on all your Shadow Dragon effects. Omega Shenron isn't just a finisher, he's a board-locking, resource-generating monster. Next up, we're running 2 copies of Vegito, with the Saiyan Patara traits, a level 5 battle card swinging at 30,000 power with 5,000 combo power. He brings 2 strong abilities. First, on play, you can choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with a cost of 5 or less and return it to your opponent's hand. This is clean tempo removal that bounces a big threat and forces your opponent to spend energy all over again. Second, activate, main, once per turn. If you have 7 or fewer cards in your hand, you can switch Vegito back to active mode. Translation: as long as your hand stays at 7 or less, Vegito can attack twice in the same turn, making him a constant pressure piece that keeps your opponent on the back foot. Next up, we're running 3 copies of Zen-O, with the Universe trait, a level 6 battle card coming in at 20,000 power and 10,000 combo power. He has 1 absolutely devastating on-play ability. When Zen-O hits the field, you choose all battle cards in both battle areas, except Zen-O himself, and place them at the bottom of their owner's decks in random order. This is your panic button. If your opponent's board ever gets completely out of control, Zen-O just resets the entire field. Yes, you lose your own battle cards too, but sometimes wiping everything is exactly what you need to swing the game back in your favor. Next up, we're running 4 copies of Vegito, with the Saiyan, Potara traits. A level 6 battle card swinging at an insane 40,000 power with 0 combo power. He comes with 2 ridiculous abilities. First, permanent, you don't lose the game even if your deck hits 0 cards. And if your deck is empty, Vegito gains 10,000 power, turning him into a 50,000 power monster. This makes him the perfect backup plan for this deck, especially since we mill so aggressively. Second, activate, main, once per turn. You can switch Vegito back to active mode, then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and return it to their hand. After that, you place the top 5 cards of your deck into your drop area. Translation: Vegito can attack twice, bounce a threat, and dump 5 more cards into your drop, all in the same turn. This card doesn't just save you when your deck is empty, it turns decking out into a win condition. Next, we're running 4 copies of Shenron with Shadow Dragon trait at level 7. Battle card with 15,000 attack power, 10,000 defense, and 2 key abilities. Super combo: you can only include up to 4 super combo cards total in your deck. Auto, opponent's turn. When you combo with this card from your hand, it gets 10,000 combo power, making it a 20,000 combo on defense. He got an auto ability that triggers on your opponent's turn. When you combo with this card from your hand, it gains 10,000 combo power, turning it into a 20,000 combo shield on defense. That's huge for surviving big pushes. The key tip here? Never waste your super combos for energy. Always hold them back to stop your opponent's biggest attacks and swing the momentum in your favor. Now let's jump into our extra cards, starting with 2 copies of Minus Energy Powerball, a level 7 Shadow Dragon extra. It has 1 game-ending activate, main effect. You choose up to 1 Omega Shenron in your battle area and switch it to active mode. Then, if you have 7 or more cards in your drop area, that Omega Shenron gains 20,000 power and double strike for the turn. And just a quick reminder, double strike means your attack deals 2 life instead of 1. Translation: you swing with Omega Shenron, then play this extra 2, restand him, boost him to massive power, and give him double strike, letting you attack again for 2 life. This is your finisher card. Save it for the late game, because when this hits the table, it's usually lights out. Next up, we're running 2 copies of Burst Attack, a level 4 Shadow Dragon extra card. It has a powerful activate, main effect that lasts for the turn. During this turn, whenever one of your Shadow Dragon cards attacks an opponent's battle card with a cost of 5 or less, you place that card at the bottom of its owner's deck instead of battling it normally. This turns every Shadow Dragon swing into premium removal, letting you clear the board while keeping pressure on your opponent. Next, we've got 4 copies of Sinister Sickle, a level 3 extra card with 1 powerful effect. Activate, main. Choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards with costs of 4 or less and place them at the bottom of their owner's deck in any order. This is the perfect card for clearing your opponent's board, letting you focus on attacking their leader and keeping the pressure on. Next, we have 4 copies of Absolute Lightning, a level 3 extra card with 1 powerful effect. Activate, main. Choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and place it at the bottom of their deck. This is one of the core control cards in our deck. What makes it so valuable is that it can target any battle card, regardless of level or status. It's especially effective against powerful threats like level 5, 6, 7, or even 8 battle cards. So, be strategic. Save this card for when you really need to remove a major threat from your opponent's field without triggering any effects. Thank you so much for watching, trainers. That wraps up my master build for the Omega Shenron Blue Deck in the Dragon Ball Supercard game. I hope this breakdown gave you some fresh ideas. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe for more deck builds and epic battles, and drop a comment. Let me know what you're running in your Omega Shenron deck or what build you want to see next. Much love to the PokePlayLab_DBSHQ family. Stay strong, stay sharp, and as always keep playing.
Don't forget to subscribe!